Hello, everyone. In the Goosebumps mood again, and well, I did do one video for Goosebumps 2 Horrorland. Now we go with the part 2, option 2. Given technically Invisible Boy, I have no idea what the Invisible Boy was doing if this is how it went down. But the Invisible Boy is rampant. Who knows? Maybe Invisible Boy was a lieutenant still, and you have a second in command. First, you had the first command, who was Slappy. Then the second command is none other than Mr. Wood. So, Mr. Wood, in this case, this is what's going down in this version. So, Mr. Wood was able to track down other books, or heck, just like what one guy said, because I was gonna do this video until later, but I think we're gonna do it now anyways. So, either A, he found other books, because you gotta admit, if he had all those books, wouldn't r.l.stine been tracking for it? I mean, in the first movie, into the first movie, you would figure he would say, there are some monsters that are missing. Where was the monster blood? Where was Cuddles? Where was all these other ones? You would figure he'd say, they have more. More is out there. We have no idea where they are. And then we have Invisible Boy there taunting him, which that would have been awesome if he was taunting, saying, oh, you know about those other books, huh? Something like that. What would have been cooler was that if freaking Mr. Wood was actually at the freaking school. Now that would be crazy as frick. That would be crazy as frick. I wish I could actually read what they did with Mr. Wood in the edited version, because they had an original script or another script where Mr. Wood was there, and I would have actually liked to know what he would have done. Maybe he could have been a candid character, other hand, he could be doing stuff. And if that's the case, that means that what if that actually could lead to a director's cut version where we have Mr. Wood setting things up for Goosebumps 2. Or even Invisible Boy. But anyways, yeah, that's just the idea. Same idea, different concept, that Mr. Wood might be responsible for Goosebumps 2 Horrorland. And that was my question too. The guy, Ozzy, he's the number one Goosebumps fan. He came up with the idea too, and I was like, yeah, so, because I asked, look at all the Goosebumps ones dealing with the movie. I asked, so when it comes to the monsters that are the same in the freaking books, does that mean that they have twice the power, 4 times the power, 5 times the power? Heck, Slappy has 10 books. That means he got 10 times the power. It means that he have to use 10 books to absorb them. Meaning that, holy frick, that's going to be a lot of times where you have to restrain him. Because that's how much power he has. But apparently there's going to be clones. There could be clones, which that makes sense too. So I don't know. And that's the thing that I still don't know. For freaking Night of the Living Dummy 2, Night of the Living Dummy 3, could fuse those two together. Of course, I think monsters only. Yeah, I think monsters. Wait, Hannah Fairchild is a monster, but she's nice. So that means that maybe Dennis will pop out of Night of the Living Dummy 2 as well. I think Rocky was the guy from Night of the Living Dummy 3, so he could pop out as well. So it's like, yeah, there's the yin and the yang thing going on, which will be interesting if they have to deal with those guys, and those guys are like stringed up somewhere, and they're like, oh, you mean the good ones? Oh, I stringed them up. Yeah, they're right there in that display case over there next to the slide of horror. That would be horrible as frick. Yeah, they're just hanging there saying, Father, help us, we're stuck here. My gosh, that'll be messed the freak up. Heck, I bet chances are they'll be even under fire. They have fire right under their feet, about to get burned. Ooh, freak, if they struggle any moment, the strings will start coming apart and they fall into the fire and killing themselves. And of course, Bride of the Living Dummy, of course, you have the girl too. I'm not sure. I have no idea if the girl is gonna be salty about freaking Slappy or what. Because she could be a good guy too, because Slappy screwed her over. Let's see, let me try to remember. That was the other guy, that was the best or hate. So yeah, Slappy just wants he wanted a bride on that one. Yeah, he didn't want anything else, and she just wanted to marry Slappy, but he rejected her. So I think maybe she could actually be a bad guy to Slappy. So I guess she's hanging there too. Oh my gosh, the movie version of that one's gonna look so horrible. She's gonna look so horrible. That's what they said in the book. So, oh my gosh, she's gonna look so horribly, horribly bad. But anyways, yes. Sorry, rehashing. Mr. Wood took the books. He went far away. He opened all the books, and who knows? Maybe they have contingency plans, just like in. I didn't even mention this in the first video I made, but they could have so many contingency plans. I mean, they have so many freaking damn Savvy books, so they just spaced out. They're like, okay, we're gonna use these sort of monsters here. We're gonna use these monsters in phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. So he's gonna have like multiple plans where it's like, holy frick. Yeah, too bad for Monster Blood. If that, I think Monster Blood might be his trump card, but on the other hand, I think Horrorland could be a trump card. And like I said last time, maybe the objects are going to be used for something. I think Shrunken Head is Uno out because Muglani, who was in the first movie, he got absorbed in the book, and he did have the Shrunken Head from How I Got My Shrunken Head. So that item is scratched out. No idea if freaking Invisible Boy is going to steal the Cuckoo Clock of Doom that might be in r.l.stine's house. Not sure. So yeah, it's got like some stuff that I'm like, yeah, the items, if they make this an item movie where it's like you can equip yourself with stuff and you actually have people getting taken over, but of course, Haunted Mask, it's already on someone. They did Haunted Mask 1. They still have 2 other Haunted Masks to use. But anyways, yeah, you just tell me what you guys think about this, because we have both ways of how this goes down. Either A, Invisible Boy, or B, Mr. Wood. But for right now, technically, Mr. Wood is not even... I don't even know. Maybe Mr. Wood was in the movie, but of course he wasn't. But technically, yeah, if we're going by the game, which the game is technically the prequel of this, that means that he's been left behind. And that's why he wasn't in the book of the Night of the Living Dummy, if we're going by video game. Of course, you can go by the book, but I prefer, let's go by the freaking video game, which is technically a prequel. It happened before, and he left Mr. Wood in the freaking mall. So if he left Mr. Wood in the freaking damn mall and he was stupid enough to not even notice that that's Mr. Wood, then that means that Mr. Wood is still over there at the mall, meaning that he is able to figure out where they go. I mean, nothing's... Oh yeah, he was still laying there. Yeah, since he was still laying there, that means that he doesn't even know where r.l.stine went. So who knows, maybe he's going to be looking at the movies. Looking at the news and hear, oh, there was a Mr. Crazy thing that happened in Wisconsin. And as soon as he hears that, he's like, bingo. And that's when he actually gets a hitch a ride there. So who knows how it's going to go down. If they do actually make the freaking video game part of this, that would be crazy as frick. And I say they should do it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and tell me what you guys think about this.